Welcome to the Mifflin Empire. The empire started by the conquering of Brazil. We took advantage of political unrest, and once we took power, we built prestigious schools and increased tourism. We cleaned up pollution and trash, grew more corn to make ethanol, a plant-based fuel. We cleaned up the Amazon and replanted the trees. We built up the coastline by making more ports and increasing trade of things like coffee and tropical fruits that can be grown. Along with the ports, we have many naval bases and air force bases to protect the empire. Next came Venezuela. We took over Venezuela because of the unstable economy and made it a fishing-based economy. We then kept all the oil for our government. We promised to keep the government-created jobs. We took Colombia by promising equality and protection for all. We promised equal opportunity to get an education and escape poverty, which appealed to around 30% of the population. We used the area with bad soil in Colombia to build solar panels and make luxurious resorts to attract tourism and bring in revenue and create jobs. In Bolivia, we appealed to women by offering protection, promising fair trials for criminals, and enforcing child labor laws. We planted trees and regrew land ravaged by overgrazing of animals. We then brought into the government and took over. For Peru, we promised equal rights and protection for women and children from trafficking. We retrained police forces to be fair to the people and to be stronger when taking out criminals. We built strong military bases and started training the men to be great soldiers. Along the coast, naval ports were built for protection from invaders by sea. We took Haiti and the Dominican Republic by implementing more jobs, by importing food and exporting bananas and other fruit. We increased tourism there as well as by making it safer and ending hunger and poverty so the people would be on our side. This acted as a colony and we would use it to plant and harvest trees, crops, or make factories. The laws of the empire are very strict but easy to live by. Every person and their occupation status is accounted for. There is acceptance of all religions. Fair trials of criminals must be administered and will be monitored by the government. All citizens must contribute to society, and those who are at any time unemployed are recognized and approached by the government to work, they can be paid by the government to do simple work, or they can join the military, or they can do a normal job implemented by the government. There are no elections for essential government positions. These positions are filled by government-nominated candidates only. The people have only a say for a smaller position, such as state governors. Many issues with the country when we first took power, which involved irrigation, poverty, sanitation, and unemployment. The first step to these problems was to clean up the environment, which is a public project that many people were involved in order to be accomplished. The unemployment was solved by approaching unemployed citizens and giving them paid work in some form, or we could give them the option of joining the military. We also balanced the wages between men and women, and there was no more wage gap. All human trafficking was put to a stop, and the new and improved police force had done a better job of cleaning up the society. The Empire's military is a strong group of highly trained individuals. There are units deployed in every country and a few near the coast. The soldiers either join the military themselves or they're recruited by the government because of their unemployment or because the government saw potential in an individual on their record. The economy is mostly based on produce that come from the places inside the empire. For example, Haiti is used for the exporting and importing of fresh produce. The government arranges production deals for products outside of the country, which brings in income for businesses inside the empire. The economy is also based off the trade of fish inside the empire. There are many luxury resorts and attractions inside the empire, but the most popular visiting areas are the two greatest monuments in the empire, the Mat the Redeemer statue and the Mount Flushless Monument. The statue and the monument are both tributes to the original leaders of the empire, and the future leaders are their descendants. The creator of the the creators of the Mount Flushless statue got a little carried away when they were making the monument, but they managed to fix up their blunder with their skill, so they filled in the extra space.